We're heading down south to hunt upland game birds, waterfowl, and my dad has an archery mule deer tag in his pocket.
Good shot.
My name's Mitchell Payment. I started tagging along with my dad to go hunting basically since I learned to walk. I grew up living the outdoor lifestyle, learning from my dad and any hunting video I could get my hands on as a kid.
Got a date with a big buck tonight.
Once I turned 12, the legal age to hunt, we started taking things more serious than ever.
This is our second attempt on getting a buck. Spot and stock mule deer.
Working hard and learning through experience to better our odds to fold our tags on the animals we were pursuing. It has helped us grow into who we are now. Welcome to Season 3 of Moment of Truth TV.
He's gonna go down. Sure, look at the blood pumping. Yes! Here. Smoked him.
He's a dream buck. Look at that drop.
That was gorgeous!
Well, we just got the truck loaded up. We're getting ready to head down south to meet up with Grandpa. We're gonna be spending almost a week down south hunting birds, waterfowl, sharptail, and see if we can't get my dad a mule deer if we see a nice one. But we're just gonna make our way down there now, meet up with Grandpa. He has a shoot already spotted, so we might be shooting that tonight or tomorrow morning. We're not sure yet, but we're gonna hit the pavement and get down there. Well, we just arrived. We're gonna get the truck all unloaded. Grandpa's actually not here. I assume he's watching the field to see if the birds are going into it, but it's a beautiful day. It's supposed to be beautiful for the next couple days, so we're pretty fortunate to be able to come down here and hopefully get some birds. But we're gonna unload the truck. We got a bit of unpacking to do ahead of us, and then we might go meet up with Grandpa or look for some mule deer. Well, it's the first evening, we're out and about. We just got permission from a farmer that we always go talk to. He's a real nice gentleman. Lets us hunt his property, and we're just glassing this hillside, and we've already spotted a bunch of does. I'm surprised they're out this early. It's not even 5 o'clock, but we're gonna keep glassing and hopefully spot a buck Dad can stalk and see if he can get his first archery kill with a killing stick. So we're gonna keep watching and see what we can see. Shortly after we started glassing, we spotted a group of bucks in a slough bed. We wanted to get a closer look on where they're bedded before we made our move.
Okay, it's the first night here. We just came down, we just got permission. We just come down the one road and we're overlooking this valley, and we spotted a couple little bucks in this little slough bed, and then we parked and we're gonna walk straight across, and there's more bucks up here. So we're not sure what we're gonna do. We're just gonna start walking in here, see what happens, and we're probably most likely going to stalk the ones in this slough bed. There's a not bad 5x5 in there, There's a bigger buck up here, but we might leave those for tomorrow. We'll come here in the morning, watch them, bet them, get them, put them to bed, and probably put a stock on them tomorrow. But once we get in there, we'll just see how it goes. So we're gonna walk this creek bed, and who knows what could happen.
After we made it up to the slough bed they were bedded in, we realized they had come out the other side and started to feed. With these bucks being in the wide open, we tried to get as close as we could with no cover, but evidently they busted.
Well, 0 for 1. We figured it'd be a long shot, but it was just nice getting out here and walking this creek bed. And look at that, Mitchell. There you go, there's lots of deer here, so we just gotta be patient, and tomorrow morning we'll put some to bed, hopefully. And hopefully the old logic and the killing sticks can draw some blood for my first time ever with the bow. So I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. It's supposed to be nice out and it should be a great day, so we'll see you in the morning.
Now we gotta go home, back to camp with Grandpa and watch the Oiler game.
Yeah,
15 deer out in that field, that's absolutely insane.
There's a farmer combining over here, and we figured they're in the standing grain, and that's the only thing really
pretty wild.
Figure.
We've seen a ton of deer tonight. It's good to see, and a beautiful sunset to boot.
Moment of Truth TV is brought to you by Old Smokes Coffee, RV City, Tacticam, iHunter app, Enforcer Ozone, Prime Archery, G5 Outdoors, K&R Tax Services, Killin' Sticks Arrows, 365 Archery, Sugar Creek Taxidermy, Revolution Armory, and Score Ammunition. This segment is brought to you by Old Smokes Coffee, crafted for the courageous. A beautiful sunrise to start off the first morning of our trip. We're out looking for muleys or upland game birds, and it didn't take long until we found our first flock of Sharpies.
Well, there's a Sharpie in a tree. We're gonna go see if we can't get him.
Just keep going. There's some more. Right there. Good shot. Oh, there's lots of them.
We got a couple game birds, one Sharpie and a hunt. They're kind of both together. We've seen a flock of 30 Sharpies flap, and they ended up coming up right here, but they all flew except a couple. So I managed to get one, and then a flock of hunts flew, and I got another one. But pretty impressed with this Revolution Armory 12 gauge semi-automatic synthetic stock. It's cycling like unbelievable, and it feels awesome. And my first birds with it, so we're gonna see if we can't get some more and keep going today. Well, we just spotted some more sharptail, literally not even half a mile down the road. But we're gonna go in and see if we can't get them. They're up in a tree, so it might be tough to get close. But this is exactly what we wanted. The mule deer hunting's fairly slow. We didn't put any bucks to bed this morning. We've seen lots of deer, but just didn't work out. But we're gonna go in here and hopefully crush some sharptail.
One.
Sharpie number 2. Just about every bush has had one in them so far, so we're just gonna keep driving and spotting them and hopefully put some more down. That's an absolute gorgeous bird that we don't get to hunt too often, because when we're down here mule deer hunting, they're not open yet, but this trip they're open and we're gonna take full advantage of it.
After that, we went for a drive and managed to spot a couple decent muley bucks, but unfortunately we were unable to put them to bed. It's now time to head over to the field that Grandpa had spotted for waterfowl and get ready for the evening shoot.
Well, we just arrived to the field. We're gonna dig a pit and throw out the decoys. Grandpa spotted the shoot yesterday, and we watched it again this morning, and there's quite a few candas in here along with some ducks. So we're gonna get set up and hope for the best. It could end up turning out not good, but we're gonna stay positive and hope for the best, and hopefully knock down some candas with our Score ammunitions and Revolution Arms shotguns.
It doesn't get much better than spending time hunting with my dad and grandpa in the beautiful prairies of Alberta, and is something that I will cherish forever. Before we could even get settled into the blind, the ducks started to come.
Take them.
What did we get?
I don't know, I only dropped one. They came right in. The holy, look at the ducks on that water. Yeah, let them circle back.
Okay. Oh, I'm just gonna
Those suckers came right in. I love shooting pintails.
They come right.
Unreal. Take them. Got a couple. They didn't come right in, but they came right by us, so we took the shot. We got 3 or 4.
I saw 2.
It's not too bad. No, we gotta let him come in.
Yeah, no. Hey.
Are you on him, Dad?
Yeah.
Birds fall all over the place. I missed that last one though. Oh my gosh. That was incredible. Well, that concludes our evening. It wasn't as eventful as we had liked it to have been. This morning there was a lot more Canadas in here, but they landed on a body of water just almost right in the field, so we had to spook them, and they went a good over 1.5 miles away, and they just didn't come back. We had only had 2 flocks come back tonight, and we got 5 geese and 7 or 8 ducks. So it was a pretty cool night. Just an absolute gorgeous night to be out with Dad and Grandpa. So I couldn't be much happier, to be honest. It was just getting out here is nice. It's getting late in the year anyway, so it's tough bird hunting, but we made do, and we put the square ammunition and the new shotguns to work and had a great time. But we're gonna head back to camp, have some grub, and go back out tomorrow morning and hopefully find a mule deer for Dad to stalk, and maybe some sharptail.
This segment is brought to you by Revolution Armory. Affordable, quality craftsmanship. Join the revolution. The following morning, we went out to spot mule deer for Dad, but had a pleasant surprise.
Well, I was just spotting some bucks over here, and my dad called me and he sees a giant bull elk out in the field. And I was glassing and I could see him from where I was even. So he says there's a bunch of bucks out and a big bull elk. I'm just bombing over here to get, so hopefully we can put this bull elk to bed and maybe get an arrow in him. It's unbelievable. I can't believe it. Jeez, it's incredible. Actually, last year when we were hunting my dad's muley, we seen a big herd of elk and a herd bull, and I'm thinking it could be even him. So we're gonna see if we can't get on him, and maybe I might get my first ever bull elk if a miracle works out. So we're gonna give her a whirl at least we got one spotted, but it's pretty exciting.
On our way to catch up with the bull elk, we kept getting distracted on the sheer amount of muley bucks in the area.
Well, we just got permission to go in on this giant bull elk. I'm still in shock, to be honest. Last year when Dad had his rifle draw, we seen a herd of elk of about 15 and a giant bull elk. And I couldn't believe my eyes then, and I can't believe my eyes now, but it's in the exact same spot. We acquired permission, nice enough to let us go in there and see if we can't stick him, but it's a bit of a long shot because he went over a hill and we weren't able to see him bed, but we didn't see him keep going, so we kind of have him in a bit of a boxed in to a quarter at least. and we're just gonna go in slow and glass. It's prairies. They can't hide too well unless they're in real thick stuff. But with his set of antlers, he's well over 300 inches. We should be able to see his racks sitting up. But we're gonna take a few shots. I haven't shot my bow since my bull moose just recently, so I'm gonna take a few shots, make sure I'm dialed in, and we're gonna go in and see if we can't get him. And if not, there's a ton of muley bucks in here, and Dad's gonna see if he can't get one too. So we're gonna get after it and make our way in there. Well, there's this giant hill in the middle of the prairie here, and we're gonna climb up on it to try to get a better vantage point to look out. He's still a long ways away from where we last seen him, but I'm hoping we can get up here and maybe get a visual. That'd be ideal. But there was some muley bucks right on the top of this when we were at the truck, so maybe if they're still there, Dad can arrow one.
And sure enough, when we got to the top of the hill to look for the elk, the group of mule deer were just over the next knoll and the stalk was on. Watching these bucks unpressured in their environment with one of the most beautiful Alberta prairie backdrops I've ever seen, I was enjoying every minute of this stalk. When the bucks went into the steep coulee in front of us, it was our time to move a bit closer to get a better view. While trying to look for a shooter, I heard a buck thrashing brush to my right, and there he was, a beautiful buck standing 35 yards away.
Drop back and shoot him. 36. I think he might have.
I drilled him, Mitch.
He's going down. No, just wait. I don't know if you did. Oh yeah, you absolutely crushed him.
Absolutely.
Dad, just watch.
He's going down.
He has to. He has to. It's not a perfect shot, but it's a big buck. Nice shot, Dad. Absolutely beautiful. I think he might have just went down.
I can't believe it.
How sweet is that, Dad?
Mitchell.
Just let's be quiet.
That's a big buck. That's a big buck. I'm so glad you saw him.
I'm so proud of you with my bow. Yeah,
I think I hit him good.
Oh, he's done, Dad.
I couldn't believe it.
I can't believe I spotted him up here.
Oh, I know. I was looking at this little one, and he was raking the trees.
Moment of Truth TV is brought to you by Old Smokes Coffee, RV City, Tacticam, iHunter app, Enforcer Ozone, Prime Archery, G5 Outdoors, K&R Tax Services, Killin' Sticks Arrows, 365 Archery, Sugar Creek Taxidermy, Revolution Armory, and Score Ammunition. This segment is brought to you by RV City for all your trailer repair, and camping needs. Located in Morinville and Nisku, Alberta.
Drop back and shoot him. 36. I think he might have. Oh yeah, you absolutely crushed him. It's a big buck. Nice shot, Dad.
I can't believe it.
How sweet is that, Dad?
Mitchell. Okay, we're giving him at least half an hour now. Man, that was so exciting. My first bow kill, prime logic with the Killin' Sticks. I don't even know what happened, to tell you the truth. I just put it on there, and if the shot felt so good, and I am hooked, let me tell you. So, we're gonna go down and check them out. There he is. He's right there.
You're kidding.
Oh my God, Mitch, look at him. That's a big deer. Let's go see him. Holy, that's a big buck. Holy.
Dad, you got a
Look
jet.
how wide he is, Mitch. Holy, look at that buck. I'm so happy. For my first buck with the bow, it's pretty amazing. Look at him. Well, here he is. I still am in a little bit of shock. I just feel really blessed to be able to come out here and do this. I didn't expect it to happen, I can tell you that. I know how hard this is to do by watching Mitchell for the last 6 years, and it can be a real struggle to get these with the bow, but we're lucky. We got lucky this time, we'll take it. It's just been an amazing trip down here. We did get a nice little shoot with ducks and a few local geese. And then this morning we decided to look for mule deer, and we spotted that huge elk. I couldn't believe that, and then we were going after him, and these guys got in the way. So it's just been an amazing day, amazing few days actually. Southern Alberta, just love it. Just love being down here.
I just cannot
Come on, Mitch.
how wide he is. We came over that hill and I seen 3 bucks there. I couldn't believe my eyes. This guy was at 36, rocking a tree right to the right of me. So I said, Dad, there's one right here, and he came over and smack. He absolutely crushed him. Perfect shot. He didn't go 100 yards. So it's pretty cool. It's a good wrap up to this trip. It was an awesome time. Cannot wait for next year, hey?
Oh my God.
Are you hooked?
I'm hooked. I'm hooked.
Closed captioning is brought to you by RV City, located in Morinville and Nisku, Alberta. It's a primitive weapon season, and both Dad and myself have whitetail buck tags in our pocket.
So I'm gonna head over there and let's see what happens.